Hi, this is Glenn with Freedom for Life Fitness, and today we're going to talk about how you can prevent or reverse bone loss. First off, let's talk about what osteoporosis is. That's where your bones thin. The basic baseline for that is if you have what's called a T-score of minus 2.5 or greater. Osteopenia, which is less severe, is where you have a T-score of minus 1 to 2.5. It's important to realize that bone is not static. It's constantly being remodeled. Now, how do you know if you have it if you don't have a score? Well, let's talk about some risk factors that increase the likelihood of having osteopenia or osteoporosis. First off is age. As we age, our bones will naturally get thinner, so just be aware of that. Also, women are much more likely to have osteoporosis and osteopenia than men. Also, Asians and Caucasians are at a greater risk for osteoporosis and osteopenia. In addition, if you're a smoker, that's a big problem when it comes to bone. Some other things are if you're petite, if you drink more than 2 drinks of alcohol per day, and if you're deficient in certain vitamins and minerals like vitamin D and vitamin K2. Also, certain medications can lead to thinning bones. For example, if you take a lot of antacids, that can be problematic. Also, if you haven't had your hormones checked, hormones can play a role in thinning bones. For example, if men have low T, that increases their likelihood. Okay, now that we know some of the risk factors, how can you test to see if you have thinning bones? Well, a great way is through a Dexa scan. That can look at your bone and tell you if you have osteoporosis or osteopenia. So now we know the risk factors, now we know how to test. What can we do to prevent it or reverse it? Well, number 1 is exercise, especially strength training with moderately heavy weights. Other things that you can do is do things like jumping. Now with jumping, there is some caveats, especially as we age. If your body's not used to jumping, it can cause some orthopedic problems, so be aware of that and start slowly. But things like box jumps, for example, can help. Also, a little bit of running can be advantageous, but on the flip side, excessive running can actually be negative for your bones. Also, while swimming is a great form of exercise, if that's your primary form of exercise, that can be a problem because in water, your body or your bones are not getting stressed because of the buoyancy. So swimming's great, but don't use that as your exclusive form of exercise. Some other things that we can do is watch our diet. So avoid, like I mentioned earlier, excessive amount of alcohol, avoid processed foods, high sugar, and you can also eat collagen. You can take a collagen supplement or eat some fatty meats, and that will have the collagen that you need. Also, you can decrease your stress and increase your sleep. So those are some things that you can do to help prevent osteoporosis or osteopenia. You can do it. This is Glenn, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel. Also, head over to freedomforlifefitness.com and learn more about how we can help you reach your health and fitness goals.